Okay viewers, so we're checking out one of the new tracks here added to Xenon Racer at some point this year. So some new tracks were added. So just going to check them out, do a bit of racing. I had a quick go on this, now I'm having my second go and see how we can try and improve basically. It was really nice visually, has to be said. Takes a bit of time to learn the circuits.
ERS system just reloaded.
And this is what you call proper arcade gaming. There's no, it's not like, say for example, the Grid is more of a sort of bit of both, isn't it really? It doesn't have to be sim or arcade. This is absolutely arcade. And we're just going to build up our sort of nitro power by sliding the car a bit.
ERS accumulator has been recharged.
What's fast with this particular car? This is one of the faster cars in the game, so I am being a bit silly and I was on the brake stem, just couldn't get slowed down. That would have damaged my car, so I don't want to do that too many times.
ERS's auxiliary batteries ready.
See if we can gain our way through this. That's in the way.
2 laps to go.
It is absolutely essential you get those boosts right.
ERS accumulator has been recharged.
Just about managed it. So hard to get the car slowed down on the exit there.
ERS system just reloaded.
Focus on victory. It's slightly difficult to see the track with the sunlight there at that time.
Final lap.
Shame there's no replay cameras as well. That's something this game really does miss out on. Just about, just slid a bit too early into that corner. Better, sweeping it through well.
ERS's auxiliary batteries ready.
On power, we're going to brake earlier this time. Still didn't get it right. Still didn't get it right. It's a tricky corner. You want to really attack the apexes in this game.
ERS accumulator has been recharged.
Over the line to win that first race, which was pretty cool. I enjoyed that, viewers. That was pretty cool. Just brighten up a bit. Too bright, goodness me. It's better. Okay, so let's have a bit of a look at that.
That's a score.
And just to answer a couple of questions here as well. How is the challenge in the game? This game is quite challenging. It has to be said. It is very challenging at times. Very challenging. The funny thing is, Indy was just mentioning there, has the game improved? It has improved. I mean, these tracks here that you're seeing weren't in the launch game. So they've continued to add games and locations. I'm just going to check out. Wow, look at that. That looks mega difficult. Let's do something really hard and mega difficult and do it on a video, on a live stream. But first, what do we need? Nice cup of tea, viewers. Okay, then we're ready we're ready for the main event. And a big thank you to all of those who are tuning in live, watching this as well. Appreciate it. Those who, follow on Twitch, really appreciate it. And I'll be applying to become an affiliate soon, and then start the long journey to trying to become a partner if possible. But I know it's almost impossible these days, but we'll do our best. And if we can, then we can show more new games. Let's see how we get on. I don't know this track, never been on it, so I've got to concentrate now. Fast section on the map there. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so hard. What am I doing to myself?
Good outcome.
I don't know where I can boost at the moment, that's the problem. But I could boost here, it's good. We're coming into a hairpin, that's the problem. So if I boosted earlier, I would have overtaken that guy. But this is part of the track I was on earlier, so I've joined together different tracks to make this track. Which actually I ended up doing it better than I've done it before. So, and I tried the short version of this track. So let's see now. We can boost through here, coming up to another hairpin section. This is going to be tricky. Didn't get it right, didn't get the momentum in the car. Wow, that's a really tricky section. Pressure, viewers, pressure.
ERS's auxiliary batteries ready.
I'll go back to grid in a bit, by the way. If you're watching and you're wanting a bit of grid, I will jump back on grid in a moment. My main thing going on grid tonight was actually meant to be to go online, but unfortunately the PC version at least doesn't seem to have anyone else online, so I'm going to try it another day, just for a couple of online races. This is a hell of a track. We're only on one lap. On lap one, sorry. Jeez. Can't remember any of it. This is where we were a minute ago, of course. So we know this bit. They haven't changed it. Oh, no. No, that's good. We know what we're doing now. Doing all right, though. Beautiful. And we've got boost. Got boost. Boost power. Makes me feel very F-Zero. Past that guy. Oh, it goes the other way, look. Wow, tricky. Into another hairpin here. I used the boost, I really shouldn't have. Oh well, we used all of our boost power up, but we seem to be on a big straight. That's just one lap. Oh my goodness. Focus. So graphics are really nice on the PC. They've got a nice vivid look that doesn't hide its arcade intentions. You know, it is just what it is. Crazy handling, crazy speed. I really like what they've done with these tracks. This feels more like the Tokyo track in terms of design and feel to it. The track in Italy, the Alps tracks, didn't feel as good. It felt a bit bland in comparison, a bit unfinished. I am getting some frame drops. I don't know if that's down to my streaming though, or some other issue. Wow, okay.
ERS accumulator has been recharged.
Scum. So he had a lot more speed than me through that section. Go. See, when you know where you can boost, they just want you to boost everywhere. My fault. Let's try and keep it together. So, Xenon Racer then, let's have a talk about this while we're driving. Released early this year on consoles and on PC. It's a budget price game, but you know, it's an indie game, so it's not one that you can expect the earth of. It runs an awful lot better on the PC than it does on console, much like WRC8 in a way. You know, you've got this wonderful 60 frames on the PC and depth of field and other effects, and on the console versions it's 30 FPS and it just feels a bit rougher. The Switch version of the game we're going to look at pretty soon. I've not had a chance to look at it yet. Short of just turning it on. I've not really put any time into it, but we're going to have some videos coming up on that. See if we can delve into it further and how they've improved it. I know that the launch version on the Switch was really poor in terms of pop-up. And I think sometimes developers try to do too much. You know, they could turn off some lighting here and there and simplify some things. You know, you'll remember that you're partially simulating a 90s arcade game, so there are effects and stuff like that you don't need to include. You know, if they're going to use a lot of CPU, do something else. You know, reduce some models here in terms of blobs and get rid of some lighting aspects. Make that then, couldn't clearly. Damage my car a bit.
ERS system just reloaded.
So it's nice to see how they're still building on it, and I guess this bodes well if they want to make a sort of Xenon Racer 2. I mean, my feeling is I really hope they just hold things like that back now for the PS5, because if you could get it running at 60 FPS on the PS5, just do that. You know, at least you've got a really cool console version there. It's going to make such a difference to smaller developers when they've got that extra bit of performance to work with. I suppose the worry is though is that the top developers will be using all new effects, and then that will drive the frame rate back down again straight away. But the way I look at it is that you're going to have enough power to work with where you should be able to find a nice balance on the next gen consoles between frame rate and various detail in terms of track design, layout, look and feel. I know that developers will often go on about various limitations of render engines, and you know, it's not in their control to do this or that or whatever. Blaming another department for it in terms of how the memory's been allocated, but I can see next gen that it really shouldn't be an issue for developers to find the tools. I think this has been developed with Unreal 4. I think so. Not entirely certain. Could be Unity, couldn't it? Don't know. We did talk about it earlier in the year though, that's why I mentioned it. Awesome. Awesome. Enjoyed that a great deal. I enjoyed that a great deal. That was a really cool looking track, really cool looking designs of cars, and really nice to see how Tedesco have been continuing to develop the game. Nice to see the developers have still got the idea that they had in the Tokyo track, but perhaps they didn't in some of the other circuits. It sort of lost its way. It became a bit more bland, a bit more generic. But here there's lots of colour, feeling of movement, lots of detail in the course, harks back to the original courses. So that's it from me on this video, taking a look at Xenon Racer and the additions to Xenon Racer. We'll check out more on future videos as well. Do check out the streams and you'll see more action on there. But as ever, there'll be more from me very soon.
Congratulations!